We're back with traffic talks. And man, is there some traffic. And it's not even happening on my side. There's something going on the other side of the freeway and everyone's being a looky-loo. Anyways, I want to talk about expectations. And this can be in relationships, friendships, life, anything where you are kind of setting an expectation on an event that you have no control over. If we're talking like relationships, right, and you're expecting a person to react a certain way or act a certain way based on your, like, the way you would do something, that's not healthy, because this is going to lead to disappointment. If, let's say, I say something, whatever, right, and I'm expecting the person to, like, kind of reply the way I would reply, or, you know, like that, and they don't, and you're like mad all of a sudden at that person because they didn't react the way you wanted to react, like, kind of odd, you know. Like, you need to check yourself on that. And I've done it. I'm not saying that I haven't done it. I've super done it. I've done it in ways like where, like, I love a person a certain way and they don't reciprocate that love the same way that I would expect them to, and it just makes me upset or disappointed, or like, why are you not replying, or why are you don't, like, you know, certain things, right? Why are they not acting a certain way, right? You say you love me, but you don't do this, and it's just the way that they are. It's just the way that they love. It's just, you can't force the way you do something on someone else, right? They have their own life, their own perspective, their own way they were raised, right? And so, yeah, that's kind of like one way that I've done that. Or just have expectations in life where you're expecting a certain outcome and it doesn't work out like that, and you're upset. But it's like, who are you to expect anything? And you can set expectations, and then that's like, when you communicate those expectations, then sure, then you can expect them. But if you don't communicate the expectation and you're just expecting automatically, then that's just gonna lead to hurt, you know? That's just gonna not be a good situation for your mental space. Same thing with like friendships, right? You give someone time, or you give someone effort, or you give whatever, and then you're expecting a return on that. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna lead to disappointment. It's not good for your mental health. But if you give without expectation of like anything in being returned, and you're just giving for yourself, like, that's healthy. Like, you should be happy to give. You should be generous. But if you give with an expectation of getting something back, and you don't get that thing back, yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna suck. And that goes for everything. It goes for life. It goes for friendships, relationships with your, you know, parents. Like, another thing too, like, I was dating a girl, and I was expecting her to be like lovey-dovey, whatever, right? Like, and she didn't grow up with that lovey-dovey from her parents. So she really, it's like, you're expecting someone to give you something that they have never received. And the best way that I can, like, put that as an analogy is like, imagine you go into Home Depot or Lowe's and you're trying to shop for food, like bananas or bread or, you know, things like that. You're at the wrong store, bucko. And that's the same way it goes in life. You can't expect, or you can't shop somewhere that doesn't have what you're looking for. So if you are a person that needs like physical touch, like myself, or that like quality time, or whatever is your love language, and that person's never like received that, or doesn't know how to like give that, then you're at the wrong store, buddy. You need to like hop on to the next. You need to go somewhere else. You need to shop at a different store. And there's nothing wrong with that person. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just the way that life is. And that's how it is. Like, they have to find their person that's okay with that, and you gotta find someone that is gonna like meet your needs. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. And I had to fight that, you know. For me, I like to be a problem solver. I like to fix a problem. So for me, I don't give up easy when I should. And that's what happened. Like, I was expecting something and it didn't work out. And yeah, so my advice to you on that aspect is give without expectations, and have like your standards, right? Have like what you want out of a relationship, a friendship, or whatever, right? What you even want out of life. And you really gotta like stand on business. If they're not giving you that thing, then move on, right? Or first communicate that need, and then if they can't give you that need, then move on, right? First, don't expect it. Explain what you need, communicate your needs, and then if they can't be accomplished, then you can move on, right? That's a healthy thing. And there's nothing wrong with that person. There's, you know, they are them and you are you, and that's just how it is. And that's how it's gonna be. So that's my advice for that. Yeah, give without expectation is essentially the bottom line here. And I wish I could think of a quote off the top like I usually do in some videos, but not today. So that's all I got for y'all. Peace.